select.
Let's get started.
Stage select. Character select.
Alright, I don't know if anyone's here yet, but we're here, kind of. Everything. Our stream setup seems determined to find something wrong with it every single time the week started, so I'm more just waiting for Malin to come back up to, you know, play the game. Not gonna be a long stream tonight. We initially had the issue. Hey, buddy. We initially had the issue of our Wii wouldn't turn on, and you know, considering this is such an like. Considering this is such an considering this is such an old system, you're really afraid that our Wii was like dead. We've had this Wii since like literally it came out. Our dad stood in line at Best Buy to get it when it first like came out. So we were really scared that our Wii was dead. And yeah. So we were having issues with that. Namely, getting the things where they need to go. Yeah. Seems to be fine for now. Just some days you really debate why you keep doing it because our technology, I think, is just possessed or cursed or I don't know, has a demon in it or something. Just for some reason, I'm like, we just cannot get consistent setup from week to week, even just day to day within the week. Something just going on with our system. Who knows what it is. I want to at least level up. Need more stamina, girl. Anyway. But, yeah. I know you love me. Go get your food. You need to level up and stamina. I'd like you to be at least level 44. This is honestly the hardest trait to level up on a Chao is their stamina, because this is the only way they gain it. They can't get it from like stuff like animals or chaos drives. So then I'm gonna let her eat here, and then we're gonna go do karate because I want to do karate. So Junior over here is still sleeping, so we're gonna let him do that. And, oh, you know what actually I'm gonna do? I wanna go get some skeleton dogs. Because I don't like her not having legs. So I'm gonna go get some skeleton dogs so I can get her to have legs again. I don't remember where the best place to look for skeleton dogs is though. I think it's Pumpkin Hill. I cannot remember though. But yeah, we're gonna go to the file. So yeah, we're not actually on our file right now. I'm on this file just because it's the easiest one to. It's easier to grind when you have all the upgrades. I gotta remember how to do this. Pretty sure this is it. There's one over here. One is Roman right here. And there's another one you can find on the Chao. I'm just gonna explore a little. It should hopefully not take a lot. Because the idea is the skeleton dogs actually just take away. Okay, one of them's over there. Skeleton dogs just take away items. They don't give a unique animal to themselves. But it's the only way to get rid of bat, like the leg thing. Which I honestly I like my girl to have legs. So there's one. The other one's hidden in the side of the mound. One up here. Two skeleton dogs. Never remember where it is. I think it's another one that's like hidden in a little pretty sure I know it's in a, like a little hidden ghost frame right there. Always love me a good ghost frame. See, you're supposed to be able to like ram and glide into them, but I feel like it's so hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes it works and sometimes it really doesn't. I used to know this level so well. No. Was it on this? Was it on this thing up here somewhere? I'm looking for skeleton dogs, so my chow has legs.
Oh, you have classes?
No, I'm playing on the other file. I didn't want to mess with the file we were actually working on, so I just loaded it on the other one. And I might randomly run to the bathroom or something. I don't know what I had that is just going through me, like, you know, yes, literally. Like, I don't know what's it. Could it be pizza? I don't know.
Stage select. Character select.
Anyways,
I'm gonna go feed my dog.
back on the air, baby.
I'm gonna go feed my chow some skeletons.
Some scary tunes, and then we're gonna... And if you want to play the next couple levels, I'm honestly not against that because the pyramid levels are really not my favorite.
Yeah, I know. I was also going
So if you want to do those, once we get to this, like, I like doing Knuckles' levels,
That is literally the next one.
but you can do that one because I don't like doing that boss.
Yeah, I got this food. Okay, are you awake yet? Let's go sleeping this time. Yes, I'm gonna
She's dead!
Let's go be a helpful here.
She's sleeping!
Okay, no, tell us about something.
Well,
wait for this
right
guy to
now
wake
I'm
up.
sipping some tea.
You need to awaken.
Anyways, new school year started. Class is pretty cool. This is probably the first time in the last, pretty much all my classes with, I actually have like
She's
a
always
dent
so
from where my
happy.
socks
She
are.
smiles when she sees you sleeping.
You see, you can kind of see like the dent in my shin where my socks like, so I always wear like the crew height socks.
You're
The
really
first
not
time
supposed to look
ever,
like
like
that.
nobody has pulled their pants all the way down. And the first we've been in
I just
school
love
for
how
4
when you pick
days.
it up, its neck is broken.
I think it's very cool. It's just very, very,
I love that they thought that this was a necessary animal in this game.
yeah.
Like, they don't have any of these.
Little wheelsies.
Oh, he woke up, thank goodness. Here, take a leopard. You need to be able to run better. Mine's already at level 99, so. And we gotta visit you with the dark beautiful that you're getting really bright. Because we can all be in agreement, really none of the hero challenges look good. Neutral challenges look fine, but none of the hero challenges look good. My kids all over the school. So nice that you actually can swim now. Also, the fact that he's just like, you know, doing this with like no feet.
Very cute.
I love the fact that they're like, you know what's gonna give you this ability? Bats. They couldn't put like a ghost in the game or something like that. They're like, no, bats. Little crow bats. If you come out of the water, they're all funky. Can you see that? Sorry I stopped you. He was doing the seal slide in the belly thing.
Cute.
I stopped him, sorry, but you didn't. But I was like, are you glitching out? I'm like, oh no, he's sliding on his belly.
He's just a guy.
Oh, you're so cute. We will have to visit you with Rouge though, because you're thinking right.
Yeah, we'll switch back to the
Well,
dark side after
the
this.
best thing to put them in, honestly, is neutral, because then you can do them with both. But, like, even Dark's fine. Just Hero, I don't like the way the Hero channels look. None of them
Yeah.
look good.
So we need to go turn it back to Dark Jaw, which is fine. We'll just do the
Which was why I was
which is funny because we're not caught up
cheap
yet.
viewers.
Buy cheap viewers and stuff.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
is those the bots? You know they were saying about, like, why didn't we just change the name of our other channel? I'm like, because honestly, I didn't even know that was an option. And, you know, I didn't know that was an option. And also kind of like, I don't know, is it so horrible that I wanted to, like, start fresh and be like, hey, we're gonna do this right this time, we're gonna have an actual setup, we're gonna have, like, legit, like, equipment
Law,
that
baby.
we bought, like,
Just how we
for
live
a
our life.
lot of money. Like, we don't have the cheapy stuff, we actually got stuff that's, you know, a couple $100, and, you know, like, it's gonna work this time. Really, it really is. Totally for real this time. You know, it's just... Yeah, keep doing that. That's the thing they say is the worst, is trying to get to 99 in order to get, like, the perfect chow, is getting stamina, because you just have to literally stand here and just throw food at their face. For hours.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much what I'm doing to him right now. No, you eat that. You eat this until your sister wakes up. That's what I do. Okay, she's awake. Let me go get this dogs. So I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to do this until her legs get back. Because it's really random which part gets taken away by it. Okay, why do you always go into like the little... They always go into like the little area that's like inaccessible. Oh, here, sweetie. Nope. I gotta go get more skull dogs. Yay. What are you doing? She has an exclamation point, what she's gonna do. Oh look, she's watching her telenovelas. What's she think?
She's into it. She said the drama. Ooh, girl, tell me more. This is literally me.
Look at her just in, look at how she's lounging.
This is me annotating.
Also, this is why I love this child right now. Look, she's always so happy.
I also love how it removed all the music in Child Garden. That makes me laugh really hard.
Because she's watching her telenovelas. Look, they got married! Didn't, like, it ended well. Lately, I've been, like, trying to find a good, like, Mafia AU, like, for fanfiction, and it's so hard. At least hard to find one that isn't, like, hard E-rated, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You're like, I just wanted to see something that has, like, a sort of, like, Mafia AU. There's just some characters in Genshin Impact that I think that fit that very well, so I was like, I wonder if they have... I found, like, a small, like, little comic, but it was only, like, a one-shot thing. I was like, I want to see, like, a full-on Mafia AU. Because this one person had this comic idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the idea of this... It's actually something that I've seen in, like, the 102 that I bought that I want to, I need to play at some point, Pio Fiore. Which is the idea of, like, you have these, like, 3 different mafias that are all, like, kind of going at each other. And the cool thing about that is that you have, like, the Italian mafia, the Russian mafia, and then the Chinese mafia in that game. Which are all equally terrifying, from what I understand. And, so then I got the idea for that, so I went and looked, to see if they had anything like that at, for Genshin, and I saw, like, they had this little, like, comic, which was kind of cool. Which is the idea of, they did, essentially, it was the ice place was essentially the standard for, like, the Russian mafia, because, you know, stuff like that. And then, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's like Snezhnaya, I think, is the ice place. You don't have access to it. They're the ones, they pretty much are the mafia anyway in the game. You know, and you're like, I also like the fact that, like, apparently they're supposed to be, like, morally gray. I'm like, you have one person who's ever had a conscience ever. And I don't think that makes you morally gray. I think that means that, this guy needs to get a new job. You know? Because that's the thing about, like, the, from what I understand, at least, with the Fukui, is that you're, like, there's supposed to be this whole, like, oh, well, they, oh, here's the third box. See, I knew the third box was on a random place like this. Okay, I knew it was off to the side somewhere. I just couldn't remember where. And you didn't give me a skull dog. Okay, it's fine. I don't think he's just shooting an exploding pumpkin. Can we agree that, like, it's so hard to attack with him? But anyway, so, like, the whole idea is that, like, so it was, the idea was that they had, like, so the ice place was supposed to be, like, you know, essentially was the plan of the Russian mafia, and so they had where they were kind of going to war with the Chinese mafia, which would be the Liyue. And so they would have, like, their 2 archons fighting, essentially, which would be, like, the Ice one, who I believe hasn't actually been as a character yet, just a show, which, you know, kind of, like, doing the whole, is kind of, like, I'm not gonna say Elsa vibes going on, but just the whole idea of, like, you know, hidden in an ice palace far away, has a mask, you know, covered in, like, furs and stuff like that, you know. The typical ice things you would do. Where's the third box? I know it's on the side of the mountain somewhere.
Middle range?
I know, I found it so easily last time. Where's the one that's down here? I know there's one down here. You run into it, like, right after spawning.
It should be one, yeah, it should be one, like, straight forward, I believe. I think you already got that one, though.
I think I did.
A lot of times I forget this game has Pumpkin Hill. I always associate Pumpkin Hill with something different.
I also hit that keep trying to be like going in a different direction. It's like, no, you want the camera going this way. No,
I know, it's like whenever you start moving, the only part is those, things, like, you can't get through. I don't remember. That's a great question. Were you talking about something? Sorry, my reading comprehension is so low. If you are talking while I'm reading, I do not hear you.
Yes, I was talking.
I could hear that you were saying words. I just didn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah, I was talking about.
And most people are like, ah?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that can't be
Why don't
real.
you give yours an alien? That'd be cool. Anyway, I gotta restart this because I actually have to exit and come back in because I didn't get any skull puppies out of that.
Stage select.
Anyway, sometimes I believe it, but it is true. I genuinely cannot hear them.
Okay, so you want me to come back to that later?
No, you can continue going. I can actually hear now that I'm conscious. If I'm actively making the effort to listen and read, I'm mostly going to have to listen then. That's fine, because I already typed it.
So I'll just keep. I also like that I'm always like, okay, I just found those boxes. Where the heck did I just find those boxes? Like, my memory is so bad that I'm just kind of like, I know one's up. I need to go to church. Right now, I don't remember if there was anywhere else that was easier to get them. I mean, there's this one, I think there's one Dr. Eggman one. You have to find all 3 boxes for that. And there's also the one with quicksand. The other child box was over for this one. Here's the one. Anyway, so like they were just going to, it was an interesting comic idea. I like the fact that they were doing that because the whole idea that they have is like apparently like part of like the whole quest you get to lead away. I was actually loading into Genshin Impact because they said they're doing an event right now, so I was logging in to get some like items, and also you can get a free character right now, and I just haven't done it yet. It's not like there's any rush. I have at least until the end of the month, but it's one of those things where I'm kind of like looking at it and being like, you can't unlock events until you complete the first Arkham quest, and I'm literally 90% there. Like, I have to do like fight a boss battle and then I'm done, but I literally was just so done with the game at that point, I just stopped playing it, even though I'm literally like one boss battle away from like completing the wind area. But I was just so frustrated with that point because I was just like, I don't like this region. I don't like the fact that like there's no one here to talk to. I'm so hit or miss on whether I like Venti at any given moment because sometimes I think he's interesting and other times I'm just like, now you're going annoying Sonic character for me.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because when he's just being funny, that's fine, but they need to stop. They keep making a joke about the fact that, like, oh yeah, because he's a drunk bard. I'm like, yeah, that's the point, is that since he's, like, literally a god, he can, like, do like Thor and just drink forever, pretty much.
Yeah.
But, like, that's funny. Don't make it every single line he says. He's also a bard, which gives you so much to work with. Like, seriously. Like, they're like storytellers and stuff like that. There's the whole fact that, like, you know, he does all this singing and stuff like that. Like, there's so much they can be doing with it. And the fact that sometimes I'm just like, okay, you're funny, I like you. And then there's other times I'm just like, okay, never mind, you're just annoying. And that's the thing, is that's, okay, good. See, like, look how big her wings are when she doesn't have any bird.
Oh yeah, she does got some big wings.
Hey, sweetheart. I taught her how to fly. Like, Tails literally, like, just taught her how to fly. Yeah. Look at her big wings she's got when she doesn't have anything at all. Anyway, I'm going to go give yours the alien. You can use that. I'm going to come get that. Oh, sorry. I'm going to come back with Rouge so that, you know, I can pet him a couple times. This one? I don't, what is giving him the run, right?
Yes.
Be better at walking, child. I just have to be careful with all these bats around. I do not run into her again. I don't care if he gets her because he needs more flying. But, like, he gives mine nothing at this point. That's why I want her feet back. Because it looks kind of weird with the way she walks. Like, when she doesn't have legs, it looks strange. But, I need to go back and play that, because they're like, here, all the quests. In fact, we could, like, they actually apparently just added in a feature where you can, like, auto-transport to other regions if you're, like, you know, you're starting the game for the first time and you want to get to the later regions. However, you have to beat the first region first, and I've not done that, because I literally was just... I hated the combat, and I got so tired of running into invisible walls trying to scale this one tower to progress the story forward that I just gave up. I did figure out how to go forward because I figured out how to get around the invisible walls and what I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
But by the time I got to the top of the tower, like, okay, now you're gonna go fight a dragon. I'm like, you know what? I probably would think that's cool under any other circumstances, but I'm just so sick and tired of this area. And also it's the fact that, like, this is the one area where you feel like there's actually some history here. Because it has ruins and stuff. So you're thinking, like, oh, this actually might have something interesting here. Except for the fact that, like, again, they don't even talk about why you're here. They don't even mention the area or the fact this is ruins. the old, again, the 1,000-year-old god in the room can't mention anything besides the fact that, again, they make a joke about him getting kicked out of D-Luke's bar, and I'm just like, I feel like if you want to draw someone to a game, you have to start with high stakes. And you know what? I know how this arc ends. I know it's going to end with high stakes, but you can't end with that. You have to start with it. It's like what you were saying before. You can't expect me to be here for 4 seasons, and then, or even just 1 season, and then you get good, you know? You have to be...
Miss Diane loves texting us. I love it. Last time she sent us, she took a screenshot of a Pinterest pin and then emailed it to all the teachers, and now she just texted me an Instagram link to a crab.
That's cool.
I love it. That's so funny to me. That makes me laugh really hard. That's good. Speaking of which, what you should do is I should play the next level, and you should look through and see if there's a pair of Crocs you want. So I'll buy you your birthday Crocs.
You really
And if you don't see, I do want to get you a pair of Crocs because you said the other ones rub your feet too much. I want to get you a pair of Crocs that you can pick up and know that they're not gonna give you blisters.
Just because the other ones are 2 sizes too big, we got it for like $2.
Exactly. So I want to get you. I will buy you a full sale. I'll buy you a full sale. I'll buy you a full price pair of Crocs if you like, as long as it's something that you feel like you're gonna wear. They have a couple that are on sale, but I also have.
Wait. Look how much my skin peels. Like,
I know.
I don't even know. Like, it's like literally like just peeling.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My skin just doesn't like itself, so it's just.
Mom texted me that Instagram reel was this thing. That's awesome. I love.
You literally have like a bite left.
So some colors I have in here are, there's some cool ones, and if you don't see any colors in here, you can always like go, like people have like Etsy where they're like customized. If you find a pair on there too, I'll get those for you. Because this one's got like some Pokemon ones, but you might need to go. I can always go to the Pokemon Center if they have like Pokemon.
I like how mine has like max defense and stealth because of like, it's
Oh, Shoe Carnival's got some Crocs.
I remember if I've done standard or expert. Let's go.
So you get those. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Footwear elite.
So now we're gonna watch my Chow beat up other Chow.
Let's go, baby.
Chow Karate was the best thing they ever added.
This one's $300, and I will have to say, I can't pay that much.
That's like Mallory right there, bag on the head.
Yeah, let's go. And that is actually my type of Chow. This one type of Chow. It's this one type of Chow because they always have the green tummy. Oh my god! Wham! That's like the old-timey, the fighting ones where they'd be like, that's you. That's literally you. Like, they hike their pants all the way
This
up.
one's got a pot in her head.
Melody is cute.
We have a Melody.
Dog,
right?
these guys aren't even standing up. They're babies. What I like is when they, when you first start and the babies are like crawling and they crawl over and they just punch each other on the ground. That's so funny. Like, put the babies in battle!
Mine's like a legit ninja at this point because she has level 99 in stealth and defense.
Put
she's
the
like
babies in combat.
She's a legit ninja at this point.
I remember when you're like first training your Chow, this one always sucks 'cause it's a power type Chow, so this is the first one that ever like dodges. What are you gonna do? Don't let her tell it to you. Boom! This is a power type punching since it's red, and the little Saw Cat. I don't know, something about seeing the Saw Cat on the Chow fills me with rage, because the Saw Cat one is always hard to beat when you're doing
Well, because the Saw Cat one is the final champion of the beginner one, and we can never figure out why we were losing.
The Green Chow. Here's a little dance.
I think it's like a Sonic Chow because neutral with the green spices. I think
It's like
type.
color, dude. Dang, I was gonna say, what level is this thing?
It is just standard. I couldn't remember how they went. I think
Well, I was like, dang, that guy's got it strong. He's not like dying instantly.
Yeah, he took 2 hits instead. But
Pokemon Flash
Stinky.
Crocs. Ooh, they have a brand new Crocs line with that
mine
one's
right
really
there.
cool. Stinky.
Yeah, that's the fly one. That's the one I have.
Stinky. I love the purple. You said it's Riala based.
Yeah, that's the fly.
Look at his little
dark
toes.
type.
Look at his little His little
That's why
winkle pickers.
they have the little...
That's what they're called in Animal Crossing, at least.
Yeah.
Look at the cool wings. I agree.
Because that's what mine would look like if it didn't have bird wings.
Look at its little pointy toes. It's so cute.
Look how happy she is that she committed like mass murder right
Look,
now.
they happen to be releasing a
Backflip.
Pokemon X Crocs campaign.
That's cool.
You can get Snorlax Crocs, Jigglypuff Crocs. Those are cool. Okay. And if you don't find, we can always get the we can just try to find marbling in that color, and then add the try to get the gibbets separate.
Kind of like the black designs. No,
The this one's my favorite. Look at that.
it's pretty cool. Either that or the
Release
Charizard
date.
one looks good because red and black always look good here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to see my child beat up other children, so I'm good. I just love how intense the physics are on her ears and her boobs. Like whenever you stop in any location, they're like so much momentum. I love that.
I didn't know they had a.
Also, I don't know if I didn't I put in the chat that we were starting soon. You might want to mention.
No, Danny did a little react emoji,
Yeah. So
and Mom is watching downstairs, so I know at least one person, if not two, are watching currently.
yeah, just my.
Yeah, two. So we got a couple friends on
Okay.
here.
It doesn't show it on our thing.
Yeah, I took
so
it off
can't
there
tell.
because otherwise I kept looking at it obsessively.
I'm feeling sad.
Yeah, no, it was just distracting me because I'm always looking. It's like when you get a notification on your phone. They also have these Stitch ones.
I wish they had a cool marbling thing on those.
I know, right? I can also get you. Well, I saved a couple marbling patterns. They have like a marble type pattern. Those are cool with the little flowers. If you wanted to just get like marbled Crocs, and then we could get you. They do have a gibbet pack. That's Stitch gibbets. Those are cool. Look at those. These are also. They have like clogs. So this is like the DisneyStore.com. Let me look up the Disney Store. I love shopping.
I think our thing did the thing where it
froze.
Yeah.
Just hit the reset button. It's because we are running on a. We were just talking about this because we thought we died earlier. You can just hit the reset button.
No,
It didn't work.
When it gets stuck like this, you have to.
This Wii is one of the like first runs of Wii, I believe. Let me tell you what year the Wii came out. Wii console release. Because we got this in before 2007, so I don't know what year it came out. It was released November 19th, 2006. So we would have gotten it between the release date and July of 2007, because that's when we moved to North Carolina.
Dad stood outside this Best Buy to get it. So
I was like, I'm pretty sure he got it. Dios míos.
I'm pretty sure it was like release day or like release week.
Yeah, November 9th, 2006. That tracks. So we got the Wii in the first 6 months it was out. So this Wii is almost 10 years old. No, almost 20 years old. Oh my god, it's so old! Oh my god. This thing's still chugging. Let's go. I was like, 2016. I'm not good at math. That's what, whenever we're playing D&D, and my thing is like, what's 9 plus 2? And I'm like, let me get my calculator.
Yeah.
So I just don't. I'm so
no.
dumb. That's crazy. So this, Wii is. Let me do this math. Wait, I'm getting there.
Don't do it too loud. You'll get performance anxiety. Which
Wait.
one were we on?
I'm
Sonic
trying to do the
Blast?
math.
Story select.
18 years old. So we're playing this on an authentic 18-year-old
I'm
Wii.
Knuckles, the Echidna. Just call me.
I'm gonna look up the
We were
Disney.
able to locate Eggman's secret base, deep inside
I also
the
brought my
pyramid.
crochet stuff.
Now we need to find the key
Fine, yeah,
to
you
open
can
the
do
door
whatever you feel like,
to
though.
get to the
It's your
key.
birthday month. Do whatever you want.
What?
I didn't feel
Why
like
do I have to find that key?
Because
That's
it's
not my
in the month.
key, but I'll do it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I had an amazing birthday. Best night ever.
I'll
Just
show you
every
the
day after
skills
that
that
has
make
been
you
like
the
kicking in the
ultimate
ball
treasure.
sort of thing.
This morning my coffee spilled. I almost got hit. In
I had a
the car.
good Monday was fine.
Yeah.
Today was honestly fine, but then the realization that the rest of my week is essentially going to be like
Just work and home. Which is
Work
so
and
funny. Angie's
sadness.
like, isn't this awful? I'm like, yes, and that's why I have MDD. I was thinking about this in the shower. I was like telling people, I'm like, yeah, I got major D's nuts disorder. Isn't that awful? Are there robots in this one or not?
There's no drones. You just have those.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I get us up. I'm sorry.
You are so good at this game.
Now I can break iron containers. And sorry I'm on my phone all the time, but no, I'm not. Work. Call. Duty calls, baby. Yeah, I said duty. On stream. Yeah. We were just talking about how all the kids in my class says poop, and I have not scolded her for it. And then my teaching partner was at lunch. That kid, or the same kid, said, you know, like a poop joke too loud, and my teaching partner was like, "Oh, you don't use potty talk at school. If you want to say potty talk, you have to go to the bathroom and use it." And I was like, let me look the other direction. I don't want to be caught guilty of this. Because I was like, hey, I was letting her say poop, so I thought it was funny. The kid barely talks anyway, so I was like, hey, if the only word she's going to say to me all day is poop, hey, I'm going to let her say poop. First of all, that's funny, and second of all, she can. And she's got like 10 brothers. She doesn't have 10, but she's got like 3 brothers or 4 brothers. Like she's one of 5, I think.
See,
One
I
of
wish
4
these
or
had
5.
This had the same design on both feet.
She just got that. What is it?
Because it has 0, but I don't think it has 0 on both feet.
They might have a 0 one on both feet. I
The
love.
thing is that I don't like
Bugs.
asymmetrical designs.
That's fair. I wear tons of asymmetrical designs. So these, now that we've gotten this, you can kind of see this is what we'll use for a lot of find the hidden child moments. But I don't have my mystic melody. Bugs defense. The room with 9 flames. I'm not gonna count. Oh, there's a key under there.
More left.
I just don't, because they shoot twice, so it hits you so fast.
And also, it's like, he's in like a
Also,
really-
whoever decided that we should be able to get like hurt on the flames, why?
it's like he's also in like the weirdest way. So in no way can you see because the camera wants to face the other direction, and anytime you move, the camera's like, oh, of course, I'd love to do a little bend and snap. I also said that the other day, and I do not know where bend and snap is from, and I said it was from the wrong movie, and everyone looked at me and they're like, you dumb dumb. I was like, that is fair, I am dumb. It's from Legally Blonde, which I have not seen. Because I feel like, especially when Elliot's girlfriend comes over, she's like, we haven't seen that. Everyone's like, what? But a lot of times I won't because I'm like, to be fair, those I saw, they're on the other tab, it's the Crocs website tab. The Pokemon ones I just showed you, the Charizard, Gengar, Jigglypuff, and Snorlax, are supposed to be an exclusive limited edition, like whatever drop. So I don't know realistically if we can get this because it says you have to sign up for a lottery. And I'm like,
It doesn't hurt to sign
yeah, I
up
was
for
like, I'll
a
probably sign up for them anyways. After this. I will say, trying to like dig through those is a little bit annoying because I get lost. But that's how we get to Rouge's lost chow. His lost chow is in the fire, where I just want to die. His lost chow in Wild Canyon is in one of these, and then there's a dragon in the top corner of that room. That's what we know.
That's where we
I'm
got a
supposed
lot
to
of
be
our
finding
dragons.
a key. Oh, I always forget this is a map.
Well, because they actually have it in his level, Rouge's level. They're just like, you're fine. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about I'm playing this like
It's fine. Mansion ones are pretty cool.
oh my god. That's fun.
I like the laser cast one.
Buddy, I'm gonna need you to start jumping and
That's
not
got this
touching.
kind of like gothic. The Haunted Mansion ones.
Yeah, the ones that there's the ones that has like a cool little chain buckle.
Yeah, they have like
I will
this
look
cute
at just
little,
1 second. This robot. This robot.
robot.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Those are really the worst enemy types.
Buddy, you gotta give me a chance.
But by the time you're done, like, you know,
Me talking to
recovering-
any fictional male character ever. Give me a chance!
Well, by the time,
Okay, I'm just bad at steering.
well, it's also kind of, that's the thing that you're kind of like,
Y'all
yeah,
ever pee-peed
if
your
they ever,
poo-poo
if they ever remade this game, they definitely need to do something about the camera.
I would say the main thing that really just ages this game is the freedom to move the camera is nice. The snapback, not in
So
the like
much not
lazy,
nice.
not you know the lame little boy hat way. Does freaking drive me nuts. Only because it's really mostly in Knuckles' levels. I really feel the most in his. I don't know where this goes.
I think it goes down the hallway.
I think it'd be over here. Beep. Is it working? I don't actually know where I'm going. That's why I'm like, this is my least favorite one because everything looks the same.
I think you do.
Yeah. What's nice about Sonic's thing is the light speed no, in Sonic Adventure 1, when you do like you charge up like the spin attack, it's not that. Don't look at that Mystic Rods, kick the robot! This place looks familiar! It's a robot killing you, buddy! It looks familiar because you're dead. You died. You're dead because you did not kick the guy. You died. And I keep forgetting that I'm actually looking for things, not just trying to not get lost.
I mean, you're trying to do that anyway, but you know.
I don't know where I am. I'm gonna beat up this giant friggin' ghost tooth. I'm gonna punch him and I'm gonna kick him in his nuts.
Those things scared the heck out of us when we originally used to play this game.
Did you know that there are 10 animals hidden in this stage?
Thanks, Sandwich Chow.
Help me!
Also, the fact that
You
they
can only
brought
kill
out,
Omo Chow
the
in
fact
some
that they
ways.
brought, yeah, the fact they brought back Omo Chow in later games, but
Sweating
didn't give
from
you the
rage.
ability to like hit him.
Throw him. Oh my god, I love the funniest thing is like when you can like it's easier with Eggman and Tails, but you can shoot Omo Chow and you can like actually disable him. I don't know where I'm going because this place is confusing.
I'm not sure.
And I'm not getting any beepies. I don't know where the. Hey, I'm supposed to be looking for like red flames. I don't know where that is. They don't give me an ammo. Wow, I can see so well. I want to clarify, guys, this is my #1 favorite game of all time. I just want to put that out there. Is that how you get out?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to see what this is. I'm lost. I think I'm going in circles.
I think it's like Star Wars clocks. I'm like, it's literally a white clock, black clock.
But it's Star Wars. It's Stormtroopers. Rah! Stormtroopers. Rah!
Sorry, you're being cheated.
You get a ceiling of the green room. See, now that's a hint that I needed. I like by the time you get to like the 3rd or 4th hint, they're like, we're just gonna tell you the answer. Okay, so this is confusing. I gotta go like, okay. Let's go, baby. Punch. Where is this? Rouge's level is less annoying because the robots are bad, but at least they're not this. This is really annoying. I think this goes to that door.
You go to all the doors.
And I feel we had some ice cream and I had lactate, but it was too late into the games, so my tummy is very rumbling, and not in the cool way, more in the Attack on
mine is-
Titan way where they're gonna kill everyone.
Oh yeah.
Is this the green room? Where am I going? Who are you?
I think you're going the right way. Yeah, you're going the right way.
Only because Evie, I'm telling you right now, hold your breath. I got a massive fart coming on to you. My gut is rumbling. I got bubble gut.
Makes you feel any better. I've literally like run to the bathroom like 3 times in the last hour.
I've only
Something is
I'm
really
not actually
killing me today.
Omo Chow.
You killed Omo Chow.
Burn.
Hey,
Oh
you
my
finally
god,
made
it
a
only
reading.
took me 10 minutes to get the first beepy to come up on my radar.
Man, I love these levels.
It's not 1 million points.
Alright. It's closer.
Yeah.
Said the bugs defense, which was super vague. Not close enough. The physics. Why? He's are in super weird spots.
They're probably just-
Come on, buddy, you got it. Oh. Great. Super cool. Let's do this. I've got it.
One more left.
Okay,
My hands are like
this is going
sweating.
great.
I'm sweating.
They got
I'm not
Stitch
normally
ones,
a
but I'm not
roasted keys.
I-
Yeah, dog. Tell me more about that. That
because
makes
there's
sense.
more Stitch merch now. I feel like some of it is just you can be more.
It's like Sanrio. You gotta be more selective because you're like, this is the same exact print over like 1,000 items. I want something that's actually cute and unique.
Well, the thing is, like, I feel like they're using the same picture of Stitch over and over again, and like, I like him when he's a little monster. He's a cute monster, but he's still a little monster.
I like him when he's a little rah, you know.
Well,
There should be a chat box.
back when
here
like
somewhere.
I was growing up, Stitch was something that was more marketed towards
See, when you jump in here, then you die.
yeah,
I don't have
something that was more marketed towards boys generally. So they had him in his like alien form, and he was supposed to be like, you know, again, a little monster and stuff like that. Until he was gonna drop it. That's like the, you know, the song version of a flop.
Yeah, I'm looking for. I think there's a chat box around these feet. Haha! It wasn't around the feet, but it was near-ish enough.
Well, you know, it's enough that you were associated.
Above the big flame, buddy. There's a lot of flames. Can you do the boss for me? I don't want to do it.
You can do it.
I don't want to. I don't want to do it.
But this is a good.
Scary.
But that's the whole point, is that you can, you know, tackle your fears.
No, you just want to make contact.
No, actually, it's more like you made me do this like the last 3 times you played this game.
I don't like doing this boss. I'm just like, I don't like fighting this big tree monster.
So whoever's idea it was to make those enemies, like, this is back when they were still experimental with enemies and stuff with the same egg bot 30 times in a row. It just has a gun, now has a lance, now has something else.
I don't know what I'm doing. I was trying to get to the top of this thing, but I don't know how to do that. Because you can't, like, climb the metal. There's, like, on the wall.
So yeah, I
Oh, I
think,
can't 'cause there's, like, a rim on the wall. Oh.
so I think, you know, obviously the, how do you do, what's up?
Howdy doody. Let's freaking go. I love the word duty. Give me some freaking duty in the house tonight.
So, obviously it'd be nice to do one of those Pokemon designs,
Yeah, we
But,
can
like,
put
if
you
not-
into the drawing for that.
but if not that, then
Oh my
you're
god.
really
dude.
determined to get that box, aren't you?
I want the box, real. I don't even think there's anything in it. I just, now that I can't get it, I really want
You
it.
want it. If I can't get that, I really like these Haunted Man.
I'll get you those.
Because like they look kind of like this like
Gothic. Yeah, no, I'll get you those.
I like their little
Whatever you
gimmicks on
want,
it.
Pookie.
Assuming that they're going to be good, because
I
again,
could just get you those, and then we can go into the drawing, and then you can have get the win.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is
Okay,
pretty much what I'm saying.
I love spending 600 hours on one level.
Yeah, the searching ones are definitely not the most fun sometimes.
And I think it completes
It's fine.
punch, big punch. What are you crocheting today?
I'm making a small head or something.
Out of what, milady?
There's things there.
It says above the big flame. I feel like there's a lot of big flames. That's very big.
I haven't finished the original tangent I started with.
What was the tangent?
I was talking about Genshin today.
I don't remember.
I remember I was originally talking about this like the
It's closer.
I was trying to find a Mafia AU.
Is it literally above the fire?
That'd be funny if it's like here, burn.
It is right.
Yeah. Now they're just being mean.
It's mean, dude. You
I
fall in the
found
fire,
them.
you die, you lose the level. It's impossible to win.
Like
Snake.
that one's just them being mean. Honestly, the regular levels are so much harder because they can be in random
D,
places.
hey, I didn't get an F. That's nice.
Also, does that tell you something about how long, you know?
Also, the car, today's been a weird day. My straw is broke and bent, look.
I'm sorry. Well, go give stuff to your chow.
My coffee spilled in the car this morning. Someone almost sideswiped me when I was trying to freaking
Drive.
and then I needed, yeah, when I was trying to turn into the school.
Oh, go give stuff to your child.
And then I have to switch to the dark sword because you are beginning to look too much like a hero. I'm gonna have to start throwing you.
That just lowers your lifespan.
Which I would never. Okay, to be fair, we have thrown a couple chows in our time before. We knew that. I do distinctly remember picking up.
And
a
it's also the thing that you
yucking
don't think about is waking them up from naps. You have to just wait for them to wake up on their own, or else it
Like a baby.
shortens their lifespan. And you're just like, huh? Like how you're just like shoving things into his head over and over. No, I
But
was
just like when we're naming our kid, I'm like, she could wake up before 3, but if she's gonna lay there quietly until 3, I'm gonna let her lay there quietly until 3. You know, she's relaxing. She's not crying.
If
She
I had
was,
the option of
like
just
when I
sitting there
went
for
in, she
hours
was
staring at-
awake. Yeah, she was awake, but she was just sitting there quietly. I was like, hey girl, if she's just relaxing, she's just vibing in the quiet space, I'm not gonna wake her up and
If I
make her
had
move
the option
around.
of just sitting and staring at the ceiling for 3 hours, I would take it. So
Which was funny because our boy was he's like, can you pick me up and throw me around like the other time? Can you pick me and swing me around? It's like,
that's what you get for doing that.
yes, of course I can do that for you, buddy.
You should have waited for it to come out of it.
That's okay. I was fine with leaving. I have to do the worst boss.
Huh? Who's there?
Actually, it's like
Knuckles' stuff
this is
sometimes
actually-
just does
What the-
not make sense in the.
also, why does it
Ghost.
have giant chameleon eyes?
Look at its like rainbow tongue. This one is my least favorite boss because it just does not make any sense in the game.
Yeah, there's no
this
context.
part's about to stank. I gotta be so realistic right now.
Well, just keep running through the thing, and I'll put
And it's hard because you're also on a trial. You're on a circular ice.
When you go too far, then he turns around. You know. Or you can.
Okay, I did not.
There's a guy with the time. You have to get back.
And now the fun part is I have to find him to design.
You're right.
And now I have to punch him in order to do one thing of damage. Got a whole process for one thing of damage. Come here. There's probably a way you can do it a second time, but I have no time. I hate this boss.
This is also though seriously, Sonic Adventure 2. What the heck? Where does
Like, this just does not make sense in the realm
Where does
of-
this even come from?
Well, how the other bosses have been other characters or robots, and they're like,
Giant ghost. Rick. He starts making But just again, where in the development cycle where they decide like, you know what we need? A giant Technicolor ghost that has like a rainbow snow cone tongue. Because yes.
This doesn't make sense in Eggman's little.
It's so random. It's so freaking random.
Give me a Pokemon.
This is the most weird boss.
I'm sure there's some speed run strategy where you can hit him like 10 times in one turn. Remember, like we had that one boss on Knights in the like a pro speed runner came on and was like, "Hey, Bestie, I'll tell you what's up," and we were like, "Oh, word!" And then we could finish it way faster. I'm sure there's a strategy for this. I just don't know because I'm not smart. And I'm not gonna. research
This is
for a
also
video game.
like, I feel like this is almost like maybe this is the person who like designed Chaos. They're like, yeah, make a boss, because it has a lot of similarities to how like the Chaos boss fights were designed.
I just like that he's got like little feet. He doesn't have arms. He's got 2 little feet.
Also, the fact that we're gonna go from this right into another boss fight is just crazy.
Is Egg Golem right with this? Yeah. Must not have been hard. I also hate Egg Golem. I just hate fucking They're fine. They're just.
Yes, they take a while.
I have to do this again. Ah! It's so
Although
long.
this boss originally like just freaked us out.
Well,
just
at the
'cause-
time, this is also in the same era that we were doing. You know, like Luigi's Mansion and stuff. You can tell it's obviously very Boo inspired. Like you got a big white
Also, what
ghost
is
with
with
2 little arms.
what is with the what is
Sherbert tongue, girl? Who knows?
But what is with the thing is it's not everything, it's the eyes. Why do you have like disembodied lizard eyes? Like, boos have, like, you know, if you have had, like, solid black eyes, why do you have eyes that are literally, like, look like they're not belonging on this model?
Sorry, my thumb slipped because I'm tired of holding it. But you have to hold it like a very circular. And this level has all the timers and stuff. Any of the levels with timers, I hate timers. Hey man, I'm not a timer person. Like when we were playing TD, that timer came on, and then I was like 1,000,000% more stressed. I was like, even though, like, there was nothing to be stressed about. I was
like
just
you
stressed
technically
because
were not on him, but somehow it's
I know. I got just like right into the hitbox. So anytime the timers show up in this level, I'm like, I start twitching.
There's nothing more stressful than a timer.
No, for real.
I was telling my mom today where I'm like, I don't think I have, like, you know, the like generalized anxiety or anything like that. I think I have anxiety that's very easily triggered by my other things I'm not attending to mentally.
That was pretty rough.
Pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
Amy's here too! Sorry, I'm making a ton of loud noises while you're trying to hear people talk. But
Just leave it to me.
excuse me.
Also, they're playing Dr. Eggman's theme in the background.
I am the Eggman! Eggman's theme. Dang.
I am Eggman. That's what I am. I love how direct some of these themes are.
Freaking love his theme. His is I think his is my favorite from this one. Like this. Shoot, dang it. You mind sit in the back up? I have the cord and it got stuck under this thing. If you need to pull anything, tell me first. Because everything's so delicate right now that I'm like, you really can't even breathe without like knocking something over. We are back to the good old days, baby. Isn't it funny how we actually got it set up now to give us more space and we're still just so not somehow we're actually off work. At least you can do this with Sonic, with Eggman is screwed. Because yes, you do this, also do this boss with Eggman. In general, I'm just not good at this boss. So I remember it does like that. I remember it does, oh, okay. I remember like Eggman's thing, I think, better than this. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I know, okay, so I didn't remember. Start jumping on them, they feel okay, I thought I had a way to get the hand twitching. I forgot that. That's all I can remember. How am I supposed to get between those? Well, we did something. This one you just hit so many times along. See, this is one thing I remember was the hand. Before they do it all, we knock down like highly likely. I did not remember that I had to do this here. Genuinely did not. Also, in my back spine that Sonic is able to put a thing whatever. I do think so. Because they put those handle things down there for you to get them. So I actually do think that's... The Scott's battle is long, and now he's on a lucky timer. See, I feel like we should mute the sound, and I should just put the microphone really close to the controller so you can hear like that. That was really cool of you.
Fun fact, actually, you don't get hit by the dead body, you actually
You can bonk him in the knob. Oh, good thing I can see. Great, that was really cool. See, I'm glad that I could see the whole time and I knew what was happening.
You need one of those.
I'm so good at platforming games. I'm really glad that I made this.
Remember, I always love how playing this game and like playing through the game.
Shoot, dang it! It's the sand levels. And then once you get to space, I'm like, space isn't that bad. Space, let's be fair, space is very bad. Oh my god, I'm going to... Rah! And now he's electric. And now he's doing the hand thing, and I'm stuck in the sand. He hit me while I was in this... There's no more rings for me to get, and I need a ring, otherwise I'll die.
I was like, you've gotten hit so many times in this one.
There's no more rings for me. I'm trying to get your back, buddy, because how am I overshooting the platform is my question.
I don't know, try... No. If you hold on...
It's because it's a circular platform, and I don't have the depth perception required. Because you know what? I still have to hit him another time after. Ha! Ha 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 ha! You were doing electric, but you missed me. Stinky boy. Stinky little golem boy. Stinky boy made out of sand and farts and poop. You put together with poop and mud. Mud poop. Poop mud.
Remember before you were saying, like, yeah, we said duty on things. Like, don't worry, just give it some time. We'll get farther.
Freaking fart and poop mud. Freaking... Oh my god! What? I'm so little going for me right now, Sonic. No! Please get out of the sand! Sonic, please! Please, Sonic.
Actually, there's a...
Why are you doing... No! Don't do this! No! My ring! My ring! Ah! This is all I have! Sonic, no!
That ring's right there.
Sonic, please!
Those will respawn if you don't have any rings.
Egg Golem, you can't keep doing this to me! Okay, come back down and let me jump on you. No! No! Ah! Please! Sonic, get out of the sand! Sonic, please!
Have a womp womp in the chat.
Okay, wait, I could actually... Folks, we're cooked!
Mallet.
We're cooked!
Mallet.
We're cooked!
Mallet. Hold down the jump button in order to jump higher. That'll give you more control over your jump.
Maybe. All I did is... How many was that? How many times?
It just worked right there.
Now what do? I just stand
You
here.
just watched the cutscene.
Nice try.
Oof, okay.
Okay, take a rest.
That was... The... Stream dropped. Oh!
Too, it's fitting. Mallet had a breakdown. The fact that he just has a random, like,
Shuttle.
massive space shuttle in here is, like, the best. And Sonic being like, I'm gonna jump on at the last one.
I'm wearing space baby. Now I have to pee. I stress myself so bad I have to pee. And we're gonna stop here before we get to space, and then we're gonna go to the dark side store and do a couple levels, because let's get those guys in space. But I'm gonna watch this cutscene, and I'm gonna exit out, and then I'm gonna go pee. We're going into space. Which is crazy because I feel like we were already in space.
Mm-hmm. We were with the other one.
Yeah.
So this is the space colony where Eggman is hiding.
We're gonna crash. He ran right into it.
Is everyone alright? We should be landing
no,
soon.
the hatch doors are
Don't
open.
sweat it, Knuckles. The only thing in the cargo bay are those
What do you
master
mean, don't
emeralds.
sweat it?
Right?
Land the
Knock
shuttle
it
and
off,
let me
Knuckles.
out.
We're gonna crash this thing if you keep that up. Oh no! Don't touch that lever! Whoa!
I love the voice acting.
Whoa! I also love how Knuckles' and Sonic's lines were completely 100. Like, they have the lines pre-recorded. There were no voices there. You know, there was no faces. They could have.
What's up with that knucklehead anyway?
They could've
Trying
spaced
to
those
take
out.
over the shuttle. I thought we were toast for sure.
I also just love how they move.
Where did he go now?
They're still like,
Looks like he bailed.
This place looks deserted. Dusty, too. This place was shut down about 50 years ago because of a terrible accident. The first Bernoulli spherical space colony, called ARC. When it was
What does
operational,
Bernoulli mean?
it was the most advanced research center of its kind.
I was telling Mom
Looking at it
earlier,
now,
when I was in
Now
4th
it's an
and
abandoned
5th
ark,
grade, I
wouldn't you
believe,
say?
we would do like gym class in a parking lot,
Not
like
much
not
time
parking lot,
left before
gym
Ant-Man
class, so they
fires
would be
that
like
weapon
explaining
again.
the rules
We've
to
got
us
to
and
hurry.
stuff.
Let's find the
And I
cannon
remember
and destroy it.
distinctly standing there and doing like an idle animation from specifically Sonic
Someone
Adventure 1
designed
and
that
2, where
weapon
they
to
stand
be
there and they like
impenetrable
Sonic Adventure 1
from
he like
outside
rotates
attacks.
his wrists a certain way when he
Its defense
stands.
shields are super
I used to
strong,
do that.
so
I
you
used to do my own
can't
idle
destroy
animation,
it.
and just
It's
Tails
inside.
bouncing up down just remind me of that because I used to do that.
It looks like it doesn't.
It's very important
But
lore.
in fact, it's a fake one I created after researching the real Emerald. It has the same wavelength and properties, but it's less powerful than the real one. It's designed to reverse the energy field inside the Chaos Emeralds and blow up. It looks so real, even a machine can't tell the difference. I'll find the power supply and destroy it. Sonic, you find the control room, okay?
So the plan is, we'll switch the Chaos Emeralds when the machine is stopped.
The funny thing by doing this plan, they like literally give their hand away.
I hate you.
What's their
You
plan?
guys always
To
leave
switch
me
out
behind and
to
have
give them
all
the fake
fun.
emerald, and cause a chain reaction that will destroy the Eclipse Cannon, but because they make two, Eggman, who's watching them and notices there's two emerald signatures, even though there's only one emerald left, knows one of them is fake. So, like, by doing this plan of, hey, let's split up, they literally give their hand away.
Stupid.
I
But
mean,
it
it's
is.
not stupid.
It's so. But it's
more
so
like-
interesting to watch this, and
Select.
watch it and to see how in this one Tails is so smart. And this is the only time they do the double staff, like being able to replicate a Chaos Emerald that I remember.
And the funny thing is that Tails in the current games is exclusively Sonic's sidekick tech guy. He seems smarter in this because he's more self-assured. He isn't because he's just Sonic's tech guy. He's Sonic's best friend who happens to have tech skills. The problem is that they kind of pigeonhole him in the later games, where it's just only thing he does is gadgets. Only thing he does is his plane. Only thing, and no, here it is. It's just no. He's one of the Sonic heroes, and he happens to be able to do some like crazy tech stuff along the way. He happens to be their guy in the chair. He happens to be the person who can, I don't know, reverse engineer these mythical jewels that they have. You know, like he was smart by the way he behaved, not by saying, "Hey, I'm smart." Because unfortunately, that's kind of what they did. Because then later on, they're like, "Oh, well, when Sonic says he's smart, that means he's smart." I'm like, no, that's not. Just because you say a character is a thing doesn't mean that they are. The way that works is that you have to show the character does stuff like that. They also, Tails' later voice actors. This is the only game. This and the previous game are the only games where he's voiced by a young boy. Every other game after this, he's voiced by a girl, which is not bad, by the way. They use female voice actors for young boys all the time. It's more the fact that the portrayal of his age has been, like, getting younger, like, his voice has been getting younger. Like, here he sounds young, but still kind of, you know, boyish. Like, the other ones, he sounds young and, like, scaredy young. You know, which is okay for some boys. But, like, you know, just, in this one, he's, like Maddie said, it's the one where he feels truly smart. In later editions of the game, he just feels like they're telling you that he's smart without showing it, you know? Also, the fact that she has a legit background field. I know, I'm like,
The only difference between hers and Tails is hers has very similar to other ones. It's like the hero story, but they just make the stages really weird. They're like, here, let's just take away some walls and cut out some parts of the floor. You don't
the
need
dark
that.
stages are generally harder
It's
than...
very funny because it's like it's the same stage. They just take out like one weird aspect.
And the funny thing is
You don't need that floor, do you?
The funny thing is that when we were kids, we finished the Dark Story first, even though it is definitely the harder of the two paths. We finished the Dark Story first.
And like hers is timed and his is not timed. Kind of stuff. Like, his is based on-
Well, it has more time. It's not as...
His is like, how fast can you do it? Or hers is like, if you don't do it fast, you'll die.
So it's just,
If I like practice for a little bit, I can actually get really good on these. So beat all of these. Like, sense?
But it's also
If I, like, practice for a little bit.
You
Yeah, I was like, I'm not good at like Mario Kart games.
want the cart.
Yeah, but I can make like this one. It's like there's I know specifically there's like this one, and then there's like do 100 rings is the next one, and then it's do it without touching any of the walls, which is really hard, obviously. Then there's one that's do it without touching any of the cars, which is easy. They just like triple or quadruple the amount of cars on the stage at one time, so it's just like. And then one of them is like do the whole thing in 1 minute. And you're like, oh man, that's very, very difficult. And then it's like do it on hard mode, where it's like, you know, I think everything has like 5 stages. Most things, the second level is get 100 rings. That's typically the second level achievement is get 100 rings. And then it's typically find the lost Chow is the third, and then the fourth one is typically, I feel like it's hard mode. Perhaps, and then the last one is maybe a timed mode. I know there's definitely normal, find the rings, 100 rings, find the lost Chow, and hard mode I know are absolutely challenges. The last challenge I'm not the most sure on because getting through hard mode on a lot of them is, and the ones I've gotten the most of those challenges are on the secret time levels. So like,
Yeah, they don't time you in hard mode. You can use long mode.
I do believe there must be time. And obviously hard mode is just hard, and these are harder.
The funny thing is that the seek and find ones on hard mode are usually actually way easier to get A-rings on because they always will be the same location, so once you know where it is, it's much easier.
Yeah, like the location will be hard to get to, but you'll always know it. Like I know one of Rue's is you have to ride. She does not get a water bracelet, so you have to ride on this turtle through this underwater passageway. And if you don't actually do on those ones correctly, you can find out. You have to go all the way underwater or across this whole water pathway. You can ride on the turtle, and you don't have a water bracelet. That's how you get one of them. Another one is you have to like drill drive very specifically. I had another underwater stage where there's water like pushing upwards and you have to drill drive down into the water.
I love her little Batmobile.
She's so cute. You know, a different one was
I
in the
see.
air. We have to go and you have to like drill drive into the air. It's a lot of drill driving and it's very difficult to get to spots. I know hers in specific. I'm trying to remember Wild Canyons. I know where the Chow
We
is
got
better
it.
in that one.
I just don't remember how long it took to get it. We went to Wild Canyon a lot because it's pretty easy to get dragons.
Yeah, Wild Canyon and the Lost Lagoon.
Skyrail is a fun one. I really like Skyrail.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's mostly a grind
Shadow
stage.
only has like 2 missions.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane.
He definitely has like a
At
few with
11
those.
o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
See, there's Pumpkin Hill in the background. This is Pumpkin Hill, like a baby stage.
See,
I fall off
like-
of this one. I will say Evie's much better at this one. Because she is better at the speed characters. I'm better at the seek and find characters. So Evie's like, this one's awesome. And I'm like, yeah. And then I fall off and I die 6 times in a row. Just look away, avert your eyes, and pretend I did it perfectly on the
I like
first try.
Shadow, so I don't have a lot of options for...
No, I want the Charbox! And therefore I will be jumping backwards into a thing and dying. So cool! And I like his dying sound. Ugh! I want the Chow box because I want to go to Chow Garden. Because there's obviously
It's better
in
than
the
in Psycho
carts.
6 where he just screams no.
Oh no, Maria! So he dies. He said the Kermit when he dies.
Really?
Okay, jumping, knocking, neck. Jumping, knocking, neck. Landing. And it's because I have to start sometimes to think about other things.
I thought you did that when you left.
I please.
You didn't take the time to do that?
Easy, it's a constant process. As my stomach digests the ice cream, the dairy demons come back to haunt me.
I mean, I get you.
All the time, I'm like, I'm not really lactose intolerant. I'm just being a big baby. And then I have one lick of ice cream, and I'm like, oh, everybody, clear the room. This is some toxic waste happening coming out of my body. And we all have to, and my tummy hurts, and I'm a little girl, and my tummy really hurts.
In Sonic Frontiers, they obviously have a lot of like legacy things. And I remember they have this one Frontiers level that literally is the same
And
layout
his
as
thing
this
thing.
area of this level. And I was like, hey, it's that one place in Skyrail.
There's also they changed the grind roll system later where you can like backforce to get on it. This is the best because you don't have to steer. If you want to go fast, you can steer,
Because
but you auto like lock onto the thing.
Well, believe it or not, in this one, this was during the time period where everyone liked, like, you know, like the Tony Hawk skater games. Like, there was a bunch of skater games on GameCube at the time. So they were trying to mimic that with this game. So that's what they did with the grind wheel. They were trying to...
The grind whale.
Grind wheel.
The grind whale.
That...
No! Ah, no! Okay, well, whatever. Oh man.
So they're trying. So with the grind, the reason they added grind rails in this game and their every game going forward is because they were literally just trying to get that cool skater vibe in the Sonic games. So that's the reason.
This is my favorite grind railing system because you do literally no work. The grind rail does all the work for you, which is nice. You just have to lock on, which for me, as you can see, is freaking awesome. Dang it! Evie said, "Easy! I love this level. It's so easy."
I mean, I do enjoy this level. I'm sorry.
It's so easy. I love doing the speed levels. Well, I don't, because they're really hard.
Just because.
And I don't know why. I'm not
think it's
normally
just-
this bad, I feel like, but today I really am this bad.
Maybe you're more twitchy today.
I have a light speed catch, probably.
There's no way you can't cap it at this point. I'm pretty sure they both can and
Bounce
they don't.
man, bounce man. Not too bad. Like, wait, please. I'm not gonna do that. I need this.
Also, this
Radical. See, look at that.
This is definitely the coolest grinding ever looked like. They try and mimic it in other games. They're like, it just doesn't look as cool.
I could steer, but I don't want to fall. I didn't even do that one. That wasn't even me.
I don't want to fall. Falls is.
Falls in between the rails. Cool, Shadow. Very cool of you. So you can like jump between the rails, but I'm worried about dying. Yeah. You see that? Because like if you're close, you're auto lock. I was like, I don't know why that time they're like, no, I don't think you need
like,
that.
nah, this time.
I think you should just die. Is there a? I don't know if there's a chat box around.
There's a little pipe. No, the chat box is at the very end. Remember?
It's-
You always run right past it before you get to the end goal ring.
I don't remember, so I believe you. I'm not gonna get a good time on this anyways because I've died like 4 times. So I might as well just. Is there an upgrade in this level?
No,
Whee! I'm on my
I still
rail.
remember what Shadow Tech's upgrade. Okay, so,
I'm not gonna do those, and I'm not gonna do this, and I'm not gonna do this.
so it's on one of these side pillars. Things like this.
If you lie to me, I'm gonna be so sad.
I thought it was.
You want this one? What else you do? No! Oh man!
You're just gonna launch my treadmill off of a cliff.
Oh my! And I don't
How
have.
about we just
I
accept that you
feel
got
like
the animals?
I feel like my gamer status has been revoked. Dang, dude. I don't know why. I feel like I'm not normally this bad at Shadow's levels, but today I'm really. I feel like it's on one of. Can I turn my camera, please, sir? He's like, no, I'm just gonna stand here and use it by the fire, I guess.
I mean, it might be. I mean, it'd be indifferent.
I feel like it's on that thing that you're talking about, but I just don't know if it's up there.
Is it on one of these areas?
Well, I feel like it's on one of these things. Like, I feel like that is right. I just don't know where. Man, I don't know how to beat those guys. Maybe I have to hit
They're invulnerable.
Come on, Shadow. Ooh, grind rail. Let's go. I'm just gonna do this and just get it over with. Walk really slowly. Because I have missed this before. You can like fly off and just like die.
Yeah, and you did just fly off and just like that.
But me, I never gonna happen. My throat
I
is
guess I'm not at full power here.
E, what? Who could have guessed that I would have died 3 times and then not gotten an A? What?
You died 5 times now.
I died 5 times?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Ciao, world! Distraction! Ooh, look away! Pretend that I didn't just die a bunch of times in a row.
Yeah. is squash.
Squash, that's
Pretty
nice.
color.
Yeah, I have.
Believe it or not, it's actually the same. So
I
this
need to
is
get back-
toucan
I'm-
yarn. Normally takes like $8 a skein. This is Premier yarn. This is normally like $4 a skein, and they're like the same exact color.
Nice. You just like a
So-
texture thing?
No, not really. They actually feel pretty similar to it. So I'm like, so this is their limited edition one. So it probably won't be around forever, but it is like, well, if I need more of this color, I do need to get some more Premier yarn because I need to get another with the big fuzzy ones.
Yeah. I feel like I
And
need
also they
to,
have this new set of like chunky yarn that are based off of fruits.
That's so cute. Yeah. I was really on that business grind, and then school started, and I'm not
I'm
been on
saying
that
we just gotta
business grind.
stop teaching kids.
I know, right? No more children. I'm saying after this year, I'm like, I want to. Is it not high enough on the thing? Our tech master has returned from war. I'm gonna put the ram in the water, I guess. Can you come out?
You can pick him up, you know.
But he likes swimming. I feel bad
I
sometimes.
mean, it doesn't like hurt him like when you wake him
Look at him,
up.
he's like, what the heck? Why did you take on a swim class, Dad? I really hate you. Like, aw. It's probably a little bit quiet also.
Also, I like that a lot.
He's dead!
I like that a lot of people are like, which character canonically has a Chow, and everyone agrees Shadow does.
Yeah, Shadow's got a Shadow with a gun. That's my favorite comic.
Well, I just like the fact that like everyone agrees because like he looks all like dark and mysterious and stuff. But
Are
he's,
you
like,
actively
he
watching
would-
as my Chow becomes darker as I shake it?
But I was like, I like everyone who's like he's the dark and edgy one, and like, but everyone also agrees he's also the one that would definitely
You're
raise
either
a
gonna
child.
be neutral or you're gonna be a dark Chow.
And it's
You're
also
not
actually
gonna
kind of
be a dark Chow,
realistic
buddy.
considering they did a lot of like chaos research on the arcs. They definitely had a Chow guard there.
They would have had to because, you know, Chaos is a mutated Chow.
So he definitely has a Chow.
Chaos is my #1 favorite character of Sonic, so. I love that guy. Yeah, and I decided, like, after this year, I think I might take a break from raising children.
I thought you were
For a
going to
while.
raise a Chow.
From raising, no, I'll raise Chow for everything. No, I might take a little break from raising children for a while, because I've been raising children of many
Raging?
ages. I've been raging against children, because I've been raising children, from ages 0, from ages 1.
Literally before
I don't do
you're out of
infants.
them.
Yeah, I don't do infants. From ages 1 to 18 for like 8 years now, dude. I've been doing it for a hot minute. So I'm like, maybe I should take a little break and raise this baby right here. I'm baby. Come on, Shadow, what are you gonna do?
Doctor, they're heading directly toward us. What should we do?
Run this out.
There's no way they can get away. I don't know what they are planning, but I'll be sure to give them a warm welcome.
Shadow, you didn't hear the rest of his message. I don't know what they're planning. He's like, alright, I don't need to hear anymore. Click.
Like, you don't need me for it.
That was pretty rough.
Yeah, it was. It
We
took like
did
10
it.
years.
Let's go, Amy. Yeah.
You little thieves. Did you really think you could get out of here alive?
At least they don't force you to go through another dark level in the sand. Little mercies.
Just leave it to me.
And then watch this super cool thing he's about to do.
I like how they're like,
We just did that nice hard boss battle and then watch this super fun thing that's gonna happen. It's gonna be super fun and it's gonna make my life really, really fun and awesome and easy.
like we took so much time
Hey,
designing
just because this
boss.
is my favorite game of all time does not mean it's the best game of all time. Not by a long shot. This is why it made sense that we did the hero side before we did this. Now he's evil and he's gonna kill me and I have to fight him.
Something struck his head. He must have broken the
The restraining mechanism. Not because it's a robot he built, it's an actual golem that he was just restraining. Isn't that crazy how this game is just like, yeah, supernatural creatures, who cares? It's a giant sand golem. Yeah, that's just
I mean,
realistically
we did
what's
just
happening.
fight a ghost.
Exactly. It's just so funny. They're like, no, this is not a robot golem. This is a golem that he was just keeping under control.
You also can't just straight up shoot it. Until one of its parts.
Can't you hit me down here?
No. I would have waited until it punched first, but
I was trying to jump and cover and get some more rings. But
I think we
maybe
just need to run.
I'm not very good at this level. Isn't it shot? This has got like a hella long. Thanks so much, man. I actually need this one.
I think the best thing you can do in this level is just run.
Engaging gameplay. And I'll give you a ham, I'm engaged.
You need to play that game. It's really good.
I
And I
think I just really need to get about a month into the school year where we can get everything kind of settled, like my routine, the kids' routines.
As soon as band season is over, I think I will be
My life's gonna be
decently
1000%
happier
better.
as a person. I will not have to give up my Fridays, Saturdays, and at least half of my days of Monday and
That was way faster.
yeah, if you just constantly shoot him, it's actually not a hard boss battle at all.
Oh. I didn't need to die then, I just didn't know that strategy.
Yeah, just spam it.
I win. Now we're going to space!
Green light for launch.
In case you guys forgot what the cutscene looked like, I just want to remind
Yeah,
you.
like the fact
It's been
that
2 minutes, but I wanted you to remember.
I know.
7, 6, 5,
5.
4,
Because ideally you want to complete the dark story first,
1.
then complete the hero story, and then go for the final story. I will say I do miss the adventure format. I really like the idea of doing 2 stories, then watching them come together in the end. It's it's the same thrill of the Avengers movies, you know, like the idea that you're building something big, then seeing how it all comes together in the end. I just miss that, but in order to do that, they would have to be more story-driven.
Doctor.
So, like, when they
How's
went
it
to the
going?
Colors era of, like, oh,
What?
mustache jokes.
What do you mean they escaped?
I like how cool, like, jazzy
That's
and
okay.
whiny.
I will go
Background
after
This
them
is honestly the coolest
myself.
Rouge ever was.
Can
Unfortunately, it
you
was
tell
kind
me
of
the
old time over here.
password for the space colony control?
I gotta get some gloves like hers. I gotta
Tricky
cosplay
that
her
old
with those
doctor.
freaking gloves.
Oh well. This is it. Research Project Shadow. The ultimate life form. Let's see now. What in the world is this? This can't be right. What is Shadow anyway? I guess
Alien is
I'll
dead,
just
right?
have to take the last pieces of
that
the
what she's
Master
finding out?
Emerald.
No, she was finding out the back end of it, aka
I knew the back end of it, but
the thing that Gerald did with the fact that, like, there's a plan to, you know, bomb the Earth.
what?
Planning to nuke the Earth.
With Shadow?
The art. Supercharged
Oh,
the 7 emeralds.
and then it crashes into the Oops, spoiler, but this game is literally 1,000 years old.
She also might have been looking at
Where's
the
my
files.
kicking boots? I should have like metal kicking boots right
Yeah, they're around here somewhere.
And I'm gonna fly into space and die. Aren't the space levels fun? Oh boy.
Well, the problem is that, like, with the last level we did with Knuckles, they're so big, you can go for so far before you even run into anything.
I was like, the early ones are definitely my favorite. I drill dashed. And also, you cannot drill drive on most objects here, which really is annoying. And it's really hard to find the chat boxes. Oh, and also everything's backwards.
Backwards.
No,
So the
on
ball-
the blue Snabs. Stand
On
the blue
stand.
enemy.
The blue stand.
Good thing that I can't read well anyways.
Also, whose idea was it to make the clues backwards
It's super, and then
so they won't misplace?
yeah, it's like, or they're lying to you. Just for fun.
It should be around here. I know you get it and stuff.
Yeah, it must be. I think it's on like one of these places, like one of these like rock things.
Yeah, it is definitely on one of these little moons. I know that.
And also there's like the whole issue of gravity. In general, I'm not a big fan of space-related levels. That's why we don't do a big space unit in my class. I'm not the biggest. And unfortunately, right now, all I can think about is my ding-dong class. So I'm gonna be like, I don't want to hear about your class.
It's inside that little building. Yeah.
That's what I needed, baby.
We need iron boots. Then we get through those boxes, which is really a pain when you can't.
Yeah, I really do need to get those.
It gets you off this planet.
Don't bother the water enemy on the platform with the blue light below. Okay, I gotta go find the blue light water platform enemy. You also fly in a circular pattern based on the gravity of each little moon you're on.
Which again, interesting concept. I have no in practice. And we know it easier if we see it than this.
Yeah, just wait once. We have to get through all these levels, then it'll be more interesting when I start doing some cool, fun speedruns.
And that's why I think space levels fall into the same category. It's anything with floaty controls.
I was gonna say, it's the gravity mechanics are just a bit difficult because you spend the whole game learning a gravity mechanic, and then the space level or water level comes along and removes or changes it
drastically. The physics of Sonic Adventure are already kind of finicky because it's old.
Also, look at the camera. I'm like
the camera's definitely finicky.
It's actually easier to manually move myself to look at things than to try and move the camera.
So that's why space levels are just like. This game has sand levels, water levels, and space levels, so it's just hitting them all.
Yeah, it's like I think Sonic's pretty notorious for having some of the worst like early water levels of like big major video games. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there one that's like some?
Well, I know everyone hates the water temple in Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, that's very true. There's something that's like there's like a radioactive water thing. I forgot what it's called. I want to say it's like chemical
zone. The stream is disconnecting. Yeah, Elliot said there was. He's our tech guy. He said there was.
Give me a second.
He said there was something weird going on with our streaming. Before we started, we thought our Wii was dead, so we're just having a tech problem all over the place tonight.
Is our internet plugged in?
Yeah, it's plugged in. Everything is plugged in, ready to go.
Well, it's because it's trying to stream to YouTube and Twitch, and I just want to stream to Twitch. I don't want to stream to YouTube. I don't know why it's doing that. Because all it does is I think it's just killing our vibe.
Yeah.
Because it keeps saying like the YouTube is not doing it. YouTube is not. So I think it's by trying to stream to YouTube. I think it's like killing our thing, but I don't know how to make it stop doing that.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I don't actually know how to do this. Oops.
Fortunately, every time we try and do streaming and be big streamers and play games online. The tech just fights us on it.
Yeah, well, because Elliot had it in a way that we did this. I'm gonna. Okay, after this stream, I'll try disconnecting. I don't know, what does this do? Yeah, after this stream, I'll try to disconnect from the YouTube stream because it says like YouTube, and it's like YouTube is dying. So I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know what's going on. But just let us know. Yes, because now it says it's disconnecting again.
Well, how about we just finish this level then?
Yeah, we'll finish the level and we'll kind of goof around. We came up here and I don't know what the vibe was, but all of our stuff was also disconnected. So all of our sources were all messed up and it took Evie like an hour to reset. That's why it takes us technical difficulties is just the.
I think our stream is. I think our streaming is just cursed.
What?
Are you Etherneted in?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what the white cable is supposed to be, is the Ethernet.
He said he ran like a cable, so it'd like.
Does it tell you if it's dropping any frames?
It's been telling us that the YouTube is not receiving stuff. So I'm assuming it means at some point something's disconnecting. It's not giving us any Twitch updates if Twitch is disconnecting, but it is giving us over here YouTube is not receiving stream health, which means it's popping in and out if it's not saying this YouTube. So I don't know if maybe disconnecting it from YouTube, maybe trying to split the thing. So we don't need to be streaming to YouTube. We don't have like a channel that we upkeep that we need to be streaming to. We just kind of do it for funsies. Yeah, that's what one of our friends says it is dropping pretty bad on their side.
Yeah.
So we'll just do this level and then we will work on it because we have some thoughts on why mayhaps our things keep breaking, but it's because we come here like our stuff was all disconnected, like all of our cords were unplugged, all of our devices were not turned on. Evie was worried that our 16-year-old, no, it was 18, our 18-year-old Wii console was broken, and we were like, well, we're cooked. We got nothing left because we only have one of those. We have a Wii U in the basement somewhere we could pull out, and we have GameCubes. Only issue is GameCubes are not HDMI compatible, and at least the Wii, we have an HDMI converter on it, and we could do an emulator. We just don't have something. Yeah, it's like we just don't have something that to emulate on that would suffice us better than having the original game itself.
We do not have computers strong enough to be PC gamers, so let's be honest.
Yeah, it's like Antic Life, right? We have a PC, but our media PC is in my dad's office, where I do my debonings and stuff. Like when I do very minimal media work right now. Yeah, just because, well, as of right now, all of our jobs are mobile, where we're constantly in different locations. See, there's her chow thing, but I don't have water, guys. You see how the head is shaped like Chaos.
These are
from Sonic Adventure 1, and it's a water creature.
It's yeah, and they only exist on the Ark because also the Chaos drives, the shards of Chaos energy, are again another invention of the Ark. They were studying Chaos and the echidnas. That's actually why Shadow looks like he does. It's because Gerald saw a mural of Supersonic taking down Perfect Chaos as they had like a prophecy essentially. And so that's why Shadow's kills go up. He's modeled after Supersonic, who in Sonic in his super form, his
also the radars. I forgot to mention too. Also the radars don't work. So I have to raw dog every single piece of this master ammo. The clues are reversed, the radar doesn't work, and any clues that are not backwards are lies. You were saying?
Yeah. So,
something always go wrong when I try to do and just play games with friends. Yeah, dog, I don't know. The technology, I feel like as it advances was supposed to be easier, but it's just, like, it's funny, it's like it's not getting worse, but it's taking steps that it's now becoming more difficult, and I feel like such a boomer when I'm doing that, because I'm like, dang, this technology is, these kids these days, vibes, even though it's like, nothing's necessarily changed, but it's become very efficient, and now it's becoming, it was so efficient that now we're making it less and less efficient every time we do stuff, because we're just making it harder for no reason.
People regularly stream all the time, and I'm just like, how?
Well, I think the difference is they're not sharing their workspace with multiple people who want to use the same equipment, even if it's already in use.
Like, their equipment works.
Yeah, it's like, I think that's the difference is, it's just them, like, they don't have, like, it wouldn't be like, it'd be like just one. So you never have to worry about, like, well, I like the mic quieter, or I like the mic louder, or, I like when the screen's on the left. It would be just, like, your preferences all the time. And they probably do it. The real difference is most of them have a sit-down PC, and they have a PC dedicated thing. That's the main thing that really is, the kicker is, I don't know anywhere, I have no idea where I'm going, is, these levels typically take, like, 20 to 30 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. So if you're like, man, I'm tired, I'll wait until this game's over. Don't wait for me too long, because this is a long level. The lowest place. A water enemy with a blue light.
So you need to get into the one...
I thought I was going the right way, because
yeah, so you need to go to that one little planet that's on the bottom.
And also, if you get too high and you jump like this, and you're too close to another platform, you just fall and you die. And you're like, gravity is silly and dumb. You don't do that. And it's also funny, when you fall down to Earth, you light on fire.
Yeah, because you're re-entering orbit. I mean, the one positive is that while you're in space, you actually do glide a lot farther.
I might have needed that. Rings!
When you get up there. Well, one of these places has to have like a rock or something.
Well, this is a blue light platform. There's supposed to be a blue water monster over here.
Oh, I think it's actually down right below you. There's a platform underneath.
Where? Oh, here. Okay, so blue lights. And then you find a blue water monster.
That's a bomb.
Is this a bomb? A bomb factory. There are bombs. Nope, no I won't.
I think there's also a little island off if you go straight off the right loop. Yeah. Those little like meteor islands like where there used to be.
That thing right there? Put that thing over there. That one? There's that one and there's that one. Let's look at the thing. On the blue stand. I'm in the lowest place. Dump 100 meters on the platform with a blue light below. Over them, the blue enemy. So it's a water monster. It's so hard. I'm so
It
dumb.
has to be in that direction though, because there's a
Yeah, it's like this is the blue way. This is the red way, and this is the.
maybe just one of the islands off to the side. Then it's gotta be down
I'm gonna
there.
bounce
You can't
up so
go
I
any-
can see.
You can't go any lower than that.
Ugh.
Yeah, 3 clues is what you get. Maybe it's
And I
one of
can't move the camera other than side. I wish I could move it down. So I'm gonna hop on this one. This one, yeah. If I fall to my
the-
inevitable death,
like that side maybe? Left.
I don't think I can go that way. But I can go this way.
Yeah, you can make that one if you step on it.
I don't think I can make it. Clipped in there, baby. I don't see like blue lights down here, so I feel like I think I need to go on like your island. I think that platform is the only platform.
Spit clues are the worst.
Yeah, especially because the radar still work, like the sensors still work.
I actually ordered like a bot. I was ordering more. You know, I told you I was ordering more eyes. This pattern.
Oh, box.
But apparently I thought I've been using these sized the whole time, right? And so I ordered them based off what the pattern called for. I'm like, okay, they're like, okay, 16 millimeter. I'm like, okay, cool. So I ordered those, and actually they're like double the size. I'm like, so I've just been using the wrong size of eye this whole
They're
time.
too small?
No, but I thought
These are too small. Or
I thought these were the 16 millimeter ones.
How big are those?
I don't know. They don't have numbers on them. I just assumed. So when I actually ordered some 16 ones, they're like double the size of this. I'm like, oh, so this whole time I've been doing the wrong eyes for this pattern.
I think they look funny when they're small like that.
Well, the point is I just ordered like 200.
They're kind of just like.
so I probably should use them.
I'll please whatever makes you feel good.
Well, I'm just ordered like 200.
Yeah. I've lived a life so long when my stomach hurts, I just eat. So when my tummy hurts, I stop eating and my tummy and eat some food. That makes me feel better. I'm also just so dehydrated, like my lips are so dry right now. Okay, so this has got like blue. Does this computer work? It's not. Frick. Okay. Well, I'm on a blue place. And there's a blue, there's blue lights. Is there a blue water monster around here anywhere, baby? That's fine. Just doing, oop, and I'm blind. I'm so sleepy. Because I've been trying to...
Look that even.
Yeah. I have been trying to wake up early to exercise before I go to work. Because I've been trying to also to like dress more in like a style when I go to work and not just in like comfy at home clothes. But I'm trying to like develop my own sense of style, you know, consistently. Just because it's fun, just because you know you feel a little bit better about yourself when you're dressing like yourself and you're not just like dressing like a slob. But that's what I do.
Like yourself is.
And that's okay. But myself is not always a slob. I'm a slob 95%. Is there a blue water monster on this? Or maybe, hey, maybe they're not all lies. Sometimes they are true. Let's go check.
Blue area over there.
I'm gonna try to get the whole time. So I've been getting up at 6 every morning to try to work out before, and then I have like, please just jump. So then I have a little bit of time before I have to go to work to like kind of get ready and like make some food. The problem is I'm absolutely not a morning person, so this is very, very difficult as someone who is a chronic night person to get up early. It's a nightmare. I'm by the time I get to nighttime, I'm like tired, but I'm also always tired. So
I'm gonna say her level's worse because you can go between planets. At least Knuckles is all in one area.
It's like I know.
Still sucks, but you're all in one area.
Bring you off, dude. I'll be real. I have no shame in looking up answers.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it doesn't help you much on these things.
I know, but we can always check. You have to just like check every location. But we'll keep going until I see something. That's why I'm just not a big fan of space levels.
Well,
like this, realistically, when I'm talking about this, can take a half hour easily. It's unfortunately not an overestimation. Might even be an underestimation.
First time we did this level, I think it took us a solid 6 minutes.
Like, it will take a long time. So if you're like, man, I'm getting if you're getting a little eepy and you're like, oh, wait till it's done. Hey, you want to tap out? I actually do not judge you. Me too. I feel like my voice is getting a little sleepy. My class is totally fine this year, but I'm just, just getting back in the gig of teaching is exhausting. Excuse me. Just getting back into the, just being on top of it all the time kind of vibes. And they're not bad by any regards at all. They're just kids. Just getting set up. The routine is, it's tiring. Doing a lot of reminding. You know how kids are. Maybe this is how it is in regards to this. I'm just gonna jump off and see what I can. No thinking.
Where are you concerned the radar works?
I don't think it does. I'm starting to believe that the radar does not work. On the blue stand, the blue enemy, the highest place. Don't bother on the platform with the blue light. It's on a blue light platform. And it's a chaos enemy. But I've only seen one. It was in the Mystic Melody place.
Maybe you need to get where that other... Maybe it actually is at a high place?
That's why I tried going all the way to the top, but I also wasn't getting any vibes. Mostly, I wasn't seeing any enemies at all. I'm enemyless. Oh, yeah, so that's not that really can get to it. I don't know where I'm going. And it's also the knowledge of that you have to do this 2 more times. Can I take it? Keep going until I get to the top, I guess. So anything interesting you want to talk about, my lady, so I don't just sit here and suffer in silence? I'd love to listen to you.
To the end of my route.
Boo. That's fine. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna have for dinner tomorrow. So last night I made spicy noodles, and I was like, yummy, I'm gonna have those for breakfast this morning. And I had some of them before I left, and they were very good. Spicy noodles in the morning was definitely like a good choice, because it's very like awakening. It felt very nice. My bad side was that I had to drive myself today, and traffic just is bad, just because it's construction, and going into Cary is just a pain, because that's where a lot of like grandparents live, so you're always behind old people. So it's just like like everybody's grandparents, where are your grandparents carry, where all the people live. Inevitably somebody is always going slow. And because of that, you're always running late to everything. I'm always running late all the time. So then I didn't get to eat my noodles because when you're driving, even if you're driving slowly, I don't like to eat when I'm driving because I don't like to be like distracted driving. I'm already a bad driver as is, dog. I don't need any help.
From right below you?
Right here? Here? This one?
No, on the other side.
Over here? This platform? It's a red platform.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
I know, it's like, I'm just gonna literally go from top to bottom. I'm just gonna go like 360 until I get up on the line.
Also, the fact that we're like not running into like any like signal at all.
I also don't have any enemies. I'm gonna kick you off. So I finally ate my noodles when I got to school, and by then, you know, when you have the spice ones, you're like, when you're like coughing a little bit. That was me. Let's pick up.
I mean, I guess it's in 3 directions, right? So the blue one should just be on the other side of the thing, right?
Yeah, so in theory.
So much theorizing right now. I also got rid of my little paper cut on my finger, and I didn't realize it until we came out cold and I put some
sanitizer. That's always the worst when you're like,
ow!
Yeah, agony.
So, and I haven't noticed it since, and so now I just feel like I'm constantly poking off my hooks. Is that it down there?
Really? No, I'm right down there. I'll ask. And I did have a kid in my class today. It was very fun. And he got out of his car. I said, good morning. He says, I gotta pee. So we went to pee, and then when we were washing our hands in the morning, he's like, oh yeah, I got some pee on my shoes and my shorts and my underwear. Can I have some new pants? And we were like, okay. And then like during snack time later, he comes back, he goes, can I have some more new pants? I got my other pants wet. We're like, how many pairs of pants do you think we got laying around, dude?
Also, how bad is your aim?
Yeah, so, which was funny, because then I passed him off to his mom during carpool, and she's like, yeah, we've been working on our aiming issue. And I was like, that's so funny. I was like, I don't know if he's just like, what? And she's like, no, we've been working on aiming. I was like, having a little boy must be just so much fun.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was babysitting this one kid and his sister, and so it's a boy and a girl, obviously, and he's an older sister. So the boy was, you know, learning how to, you know, stand when he's peeing, and he's, you know, doing as boy-related things do. And the girl goes, watch this, I don't need to sit down when I pee. And I was like, how is this gonna work? You're a girl. So she sits like a frog squat, like she's sitting like on the toilet seat. So like if my beanbag is a toilet seat, she's sitting like this. She's like, watch, I'm about to pee really good. And as you can expect, she pees straight onto the floor. Misses the toilet 100%. And she's like, like, this must have been the first time she was trying this, because, you know, it's a babysitter, it's someone different, you're kind of goofing off. We're getting ready to bed.
That you would be like, hey, this isn't working, let me sit down.
So she unloads her whole bladder onto the floor, and both of us are sitting there like, me and her are looking at each other like, we can. You just peed all over the floor. Like, she's not super old. She's probably like 6 or 7. I would say 7 or 8. Like, her brother at the time was 3. Like, she's not
7 or 8.
She was like she was the big kid. Yeah. So it's like her brother that I was watching.
And she still didn't think to just sit down.
Was 3 at the time, and she was like 6, 7, or 8, like in the upper ranges of.
I would
she
be
was
like,
already
this isn't working. Let me sit down.
She was either in kindergarten or 1st grade.
And was it a long pee?
I think she was even in 1st grade. She was not in kindergarten. She was older than her brother, who was in preschool. No, yeah, homie peed all over the floor. We were both like, you just peed all over the floor, dude.
I'm surprised she didn't try to, like, you know, course correct after that, you know?
It was just so funny.
I would.
Because she was just kind of like, oh yeah, he can pee, you know, standing up. Watch me. I can also pee without sitting down. Watch my cool pee trick. I gotta compete with my brother. I was like, no, you actually don't. Actually, we don't need to do that anymore.
Was it a lot of pee?
It was a lot of pee. And then I had to clean it up while they went to bed. And they kept sneaking out of their bed. You know, the parents, when you're babysitting, if you've ever babysat before, which I feel like most people have at one point in their life, you know, a sibling or a neighbor. And they're always like, okay, just put the kids to bed and then you can hang out, watch some TV, eat some food. The kids never stay in their beds, so you never get to hang out and watch TV and eat some food. You always get to chase the kids back to bed multiple times every night until they're willing to lay down and go to bed. Because you're like, you have to be asleep by the time your parents get home or I'm going to die. Because those are the rules. If you don't follow the rules, I am a failure. So you have to go to bed.
I don't think anyone has those standards.
Oh, is that just me?
I think that's just a you thing.
I'm like, feel these little gems of rage.
I don't know. You can restart the level and see you get better hints at this point.
Dog, I'm 23 minutes in at this point. I feel
It's
like
not gonna reset
gotta,
your timer, but I'm like, you know.
I feel like I should at least.
I think you've looked everywhere, Melanie.
I feel like maybe I can come up. Like, here's a platform with blue lights. It's weird. Nope. Maybe I'm just really stupid. But,
I don't know where else we're supposed to go.
so that was a whole fun experience. And you know what's funny is the baby at the time, who was an infant, is now in the classroom right next to mine. I'm like, aw, time flies. And I wonder if she remembers that time, the one time she had a babysitter and she peed on the floor. And I was like,
I thought you could lose to 8 or 7.
I know. I was wondering if the daughter remembers. If the fully cognizant adult child who's aware of their decisions and actions remembers the time they chose to pee on the floor. Essentially.
I don't think she was choosing.
I don't think she knew, like, how
Gravity works?
how girls pee. Okay, you're right.
Well, assumingly she's been doing it for like the 7 or so years at that point.
Detector readings are reversed. Very careful.
Detector readings are reversed. So detector readings are reversed, and these, oh, this is fun. Yellow, light,
Circle.
I was like, criggling. I can't read backwards because I can't read at all.
It's okay.
It's a good way to farm animals, though, too.
You're right, push on the vine.
Yep, I completely missed. Oh my god, there's a robot there.
Slide that street then.
Anyways, I was thinking about those hot noodles all night, and it was super fun this morning when I was not able to eat them until I got to school. By the time I got to school, because it's half an hour drive, they were cold. But they were still yummy, because in the end, the noodles are good, but I was just really sad. And the first turn I took out of our our neighborhood, my coffee fell out of the door cup holder and spilled over the floor of the car, and I was like, yay, so cool. And then when I pulled out the next turn, so we pull out of our house, there's like a little tiny street, and then you pull up to a light, and then you turn onto the highway. And on the highway, somebody pulled up from behind me, so when you right-hand turn, normally, in my opinion, you turn into the right-hand lane. Because you're turning so then people going straight can go there. This person pulled, so there's only one right-hand turn lane, pulled out, swung wide into left-hand lane, raced me, sped up so I couldn't get in that lane, and then went the same way I was going. So you couldn't have just stayed behind me until I got there.
I do hate when people do that. You're like, yeah, you got there one car length farther than I did.
Oh boy, we're sitting at the same stop sign together, buddy. Oh boy, this is fun. We're having a good time.
Yep.
And it's supposed to see, and it says, yeah, it's like,
You're about to die.
Boy.
There's another hint over there. You get.
Okay, because I'm just falling off of the space thing. Good time. The meteorite with no gravity. Well, every meteorite has gravity, so that doesn't help me at all. Just says, so hers, I don't know why it's so, like, and imagine hard mode on this, dude. Where there's just, like, every enemy.
You got a thing, it must be that one up above you.
Okay. Because, like, it's saying that the detector readings are reversed, so it's actually farther away than you think it is. And also, the things are, it's not near the yellow light on the round meteorite. Buddy, all the meteorites are round. So
Yeah,
that's
that one
not
right there.
Okay, so the things are not
The
reversed.
detector readings are right, but the hints are backwards.
The top of the capsule. I don't know what those are, but I know some.
Well, we're already doing better than we did before. You gotta hit this one button.
Yep, I know. Come here! Come here, tiny bird! Nice. Okay, moving on. No time for that. After we spent 25 minutes unsuccessfully looking for the first one. Because that's the problem with the like regular levels, is they do have significantly more spawn points. Where's the button for this?
It's close to the little tower thing. You have to hit the box. This is where you get the upgrades,
And I just don't like the space levels just because everything's like, the camera is already not easy to use.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they're like, if you want to also not be in anywhere visible, oops. And then
The way also the gravity just sometimes clicks and other times just doesn't. It's just great.
like, if you jump too high, you will just leave the gravity field and die.
But you can try and leave it and they'll be like, no, you're still attached.
Actually, you're gonna stay here for a little bit. That's okay with you, Pookie. Unless, no, okay. So I need to like go up to the capsule in the sky. Oh, she's going to the capsule in the sky. Who's up there? Those capsules are or those capsules. I didn't know there's a second set of capsules.
Just keep going up and up and up.
It's easier to fall than it is to climb and better.
Yeah. It's again, a hint.
Meteorite without cracks. I thought it was a capsule. Oh, it must be like one of those little things. Oh, meteorite with cracks. It's not the top of the capsule under the... One second. One second.
It's on top of the capsule, under the capsule meteorite. So is it the green, grassy one we were already on? Is it like on the bottom of it or something? That's the only grassy one there is, that one right there. Gotta have this one somewhere then, I guess.
I have to find it.
Anyways, I was thinking about like, you know, they're running the current events in like Genshin Impact right now, and I'm just kinda like, I know I'm gonna have to go back and play the game at some point because I do want to like grow the characters.
No. Okay, it says it has gravity, which means it should have gravity 360.
Yeah,
Gravity
but if you
shouldn't just fall
go
off.
over the one edge, then you just knock you off. But like, I do want to go and grow the characters I got. But in order to do that, I have to leave the current region I'm in, and I'm just so annoyed with it. I'm glad they're making, you know, each region progressively better, but at the same time, I'm like, go back and fix your first region. The second one's fine, from what I hear. Put something in the first region. Like, in fact, they actually have grown the second one. It's like they actually just released a new like area that's like near the UA, so they're like still expanding that. It's a really big nation, but like for Mondstadt, they're just like, eh. It has one enemy type. There's nothing to do there. It has like 2 notable landmarks in the entire country, and you're like, all right, cool.
Meteorite without grass. It's not top of the capsule, under the capsule meteorite.
I'm assuming by capsule means those floating boxes.
That's what you say, capsule under the capsule meteorite. It's underneath this one. I'm really tired. Continue talking. No, I'm thinking you keep talking.
Okay. And so like, it's just, I want to get back into it. And I will once they, again, I said that as soon as John Lee's back in focus and I can play for him, I will play this on stream. I will give it another try. I will try, because I feel if I play it on stream, I'll force myself to play it for more than 20 minutes. You know? Or I'll play it for my blog that I started, which is, I started a blog called Dust Gamer for anyone who's interested. It's a WordPress blog because it's free and it's kind of pet project at the moment, but I'm doing kind of like a review blog where I'll post 3 times a month right now until I can, you know, figure out more than that. But I'm going to try and go through my backlog and play games a couple hours a week, just for myself for like a few hours. I'm working on Valkyria Chronicles Remastered right now. So just to play them, review them, get some ideas about them, and start working through my backlog. I have so many games that I want to play, I just need to sit down and do them. So I'm potentially I'll write a blog at some point about my like, you know, conflicted feelings about Genshin Impact, where I'm like, how can I love the like, you know, the idea of a game, read so much fanfiction about its characters, yet I'm so frustrated by the game itself. Is it just because I'm a console gamer? Like, I wrote that in the last survey they had, where I'm just like, man, it sucks that your console controls are bad, because otherwise I enjoy this game a lot, but I had to take it off everything else I have, because the file is way too big to fit on a phone, or a tablet, because it's just a massive file at this point. Like, I mean, Star Rail's getting to the point where it's too big to fit on my phone, you know, but I had to remove it because it was just too big. So now I'm like, I can just fit it on my PS5, you know, but that means I'm not playing it as often, and that means I'm using also console controls. And then, like, apparently they just released that it's going to be on Xbox now, so like maybe that means that they'll finally release an update that makes it so its console controls are better. But like, I don't know. I don't like random meteorite. Almost attacked you right there.
I don't know how to get off of this meteorite.
You have to find the right bounce pad that hits you like up. It's on probably one of the larger pads. That one definitely was trying to hit you there.
I'm going to jump up this way, and then I'm going to fall. And then we're just trying to start again from the top.
Just who looked at this and said yes?
This sounds like fun.
Yeah.
This looks like a fun good time. I'm sure people love space. One thing people love is being in space. It's being lost.
Space and
Being lost in
space.
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 Everyone loves space. And everyone loves aliens. Space. Gravity. I love space.
Of course, it's the one that you did, actually. I don't know if that clicked on, but let's done something back in the main area because I don't see anything here.
One ring.
But like, I want to, I like I said, I was actually in, like I knew a lot about Genshin Impact long before I ever played it, just from fan comics and stuff like that. I didn't read fan fiction until like about 2 years ago, maybe just a year ago. I was reading fan comics before I read fan fiction.
Which is funny because you don't read anything really romantic. You do a lot of like, you will read stuff if it's just character study, which is very different. I'm like, they got it, kids. Make
I know I'm down for that. It just has to be a couple.
But you're like willing to read stuff that is character study, very plot driven. Like you're willing to read things that have no romance involved, and you know can involve romance, but for the most part, that is not the focus.
I read a lot of fluff and stuff because I just like characters being nice to each other.
I'm not gonna mention the tags I read. I think that's just for me. That's some things stay inside your head, and I think that's for me. I don't think anyone needs to know that. That's just.
Is it like a lot? As long as it's.
I'm not even gonna allude to it. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Some things stay inside thoughts, and I think my tags can be that.
Alright. You're worrying me now. But,
I don't know where the freak I'm going.
I just don't like, you know, like say like no major character.
This is the top of a capsule.
It is.
Are there any more grassy rocks? The top of the capsule. Meteorite without grass. This is not the top of the capsule. Under the capsule here.
What the heck is the capsule?
Tops of the capsule, under the capsule meteorite. I'm so tired. I'm gonna find this. Top of the capsule, underneath the capsule meteorite.
You see, there's like an auto guide.
There should be an auto spawn point thing. So I'm like, these are capsules.
What are we on?
Space fart. I don't know.
I can put space.
Rouge is space level 1.
Mad space. I got the first person comment is just suck it up and do it. There's no way around it. It shouldn't take you more than half an hour if you persevere.
Some of us are bad. Some of us simply have a skill issue. This is 100% a skill issue. This is just... As a gamer, I should probably know the locations for now. Like, I should probably just have already
I would
memorized every
recommend going
location.
to the highest point and then working your way down.
Been there, done that, baby. Okay, I'm just gonna get hit by a meteorite in midair and fall to my death. That's a word. That's actually really cool. Thanks for that option, guys. Because if you do take too long in a level, they do just start sending meteorites after you.
Yeah, I love that.
Only on this part, though. You think this is fun? Which we have to do this again with Knuckles.
But Knuckles releases it all. It's not like floating between different planets. It's more like
This
all
is
one
much
place.
easier.
It's okay.
See, like how they just start going. They just love when meteorites are trying to say, what's this? Boom, meteorite in your face.
Meteorite in Backgrass.
That's one of the clues. I try and get to the top of that capsule. Oh.
It says capsule planet in the lower tip or the upper tip of the capsule.
This one here?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to look, but then
It's lower in the top. It's either the top or the bottom of it.
it should be on the top, because it said the top of the capsule in the backwards one, which is typically the truthful one. You don't have to put the lies in the...
It says it should be on the open tip.
Like on the actual capsule? Like on the green mountain thing?
You know, try on the other end of it. It says it should be on the open. Maybe it's just on the other end of this planet. This is like when we got stuck in that one portal puzzle that had a really obvious like conclusion and we were just so tired that we were just like,
That's definitely where we're at right now. We're going, Chow box! Let's go! I think I already have this one. No, I don't. Chow box, hey, anything to win, baby. Yeah, we both have decently life. Oh my god, I'm gonna. Rouge, you're ruining my life. I have to get up so early tomorrow.
I'm saying, like, yeah, if we can't find this one in this location, then we'll
quit and come back.
Quit and come back.
Only because I have to wake up in like 6 hours. It's at the bottom of. So the backwards ones are fake too? I thought the backward. I wasted so much time looking at the top when it was at the bottom.
Okay, find more clues and I can probably direct you more.
I'm going to fly. In case you guys forgot, this is my favorite game of all time.
I always like how every time we speedrun, quote unquote speedrun this game, we play this game.
Speed walking.
We're so excited in the beginning, and then by the time you get to the end, we're like, please, just let it be over.
The first half of the game is my favorite part of like any. I love playing the City Escape, freaking great. Lost Lagoon, Wild Canyon, Radical Highway. Get to the newbie noomnip.
Moon between what?
The moon between something. Getting in Temos new tip noom it.
Yeah, I need at least a second clue in order to give me an idea.
I know, it's like the first and third clue are pretty much useless because the first clue's backwards and incredibly vague. And then the second clue is like, maybe you'll guess it this time. The third clue is like, it's definitely not this. This is the answer. Far away from an inverted tower. So find an inverted tower, I don't know where it is. Also, I just don't know where anything freaking is in this level. I'm lost. At least I don't have to shout if I get here.
It's a moon signal on a platform with many red lights. It's diggable. It says it's a Above the Holy Planet, there's a platform with boxes near the bottom of the arc. At the front side of the platform are 1 moon symbol and 2 star symbols. Dig in 2 moon symbols. Higher. It's in the main.
I just need to get off that planet. I don't know how to get off. I don't know what the right
Into the
path
main
is.
high area.
That's why I think like this kind of like pan flute sounding like background I always associate with Sonic, because there's this in one BTS song they have like a kind of like pan flute kind of background that's kind of like and I always associate that with Sonic, and I think it's because at first don't put me back to this freaking planet, any other planet, you know, any other planet, come to this one. Because Sonic Adventure 1 and then Mystic Ruins has a lot of that kind of like pan flute vibing sounds. Where am I going? Where am I going?
Towards that planet.
Anyway, Sonic Adventure 1, I love the juxtaposition between the Mystic Ruins and the Station Square, like, you know, the city and the ruins and the...
Yeah, you feel like the whole, like,
the freaking
civilization versus, like,
yeah.
past ancient stuff.
In my opinion, that's some of the best world build, like, you know, like diegetic movie? It's like, it's the best, like, it is not. It's the best, I don't know, the best environmental world building I think Sonic has ever done in Sonic Adventure 1, because you build a lot of it based on just locations, and I feel like once they started doing more, like, kind of like Sonic Colors and Sonic Lost, were like more Mario-esque stages, where the stages are kind of nothing stages. So I feel like Sonic 06 and some of the spin-offs, like Sonic the Black Knight and what's the one with the where he turns into the werehog?
Unleashed?
Sonic Unleashed. Both have decent stage building. And I think, but I think even once you get to stuff like Sonic 06, I feel like Sonic Unleashed then plays off of the world building in that one. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just doing nothing on the controller right now. That's why.
Anyways, after a quick breakdancing break, I really like the world building in those, because I think that the music, the characters, don't take into account on talking with many red lights.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You gotta get back to the top.
One thing I believe in some green grassy thing that I don't know. Let's go, baby.
It's down in that area.
It's gotta be close.
Okay. Oh, that
I'm so sleepy.
that mission is never not painful.
I'm ashamed to call myself a hunter.
That is the worst level in the game, hands down. Except for maybe
That
Crazy
took me
Gadget.
like
Crazy
45
Gadget's also
minutes,
horrible.
dog. That took me 45
Yeah, collectively
minutes.
between this and the other one we took, that literally took us 45 minutes.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so we're exiting now. Well, we're gonna take care of our chats real fast, but then we're leaving.
That was awful.
That's
space
definitely the worst level.
We might be do like one space level like a night. Yeah, because Thursday, most likely we will not stream.
I just have so much to do.
Just
and I'm
because this is our first full week with our new kids. So we're figuring out kind of like how to manage between that and also band. And so both of us are working 3, I guess, like high commitment things at the moment. So it's like I'm working 2 contracted jobs and then 1 self-employed job, and then Evie is working 2 contracted jobs and doing school. So,
and, trying to enjoy my life.
and they're kind of like, I'm not gonna do that. That's for losers. What the heck? Just kidding. So Thursdays, and Fridays are just super packed right now. And Tuesdays we're trying to keep that our dedicated streaming day. Mondays are working all day days. And then Wednesday is our free day right now.
Yeah, you're doing the parrot too.
Yeah, I'm trying to do gorillas first, so I can get some
Unibrow?
brows going. So we're gonna kind of keep it going. As you know how it is, September is always that kind of month, like back to school month. Like if you have kids in school or remember being in school, decently recently.
I like how that's why I'm like always like not usually on my birthday. It's like, we'll celebrate
September
it,
is
and then
so
it's all
busy.
downhill from there.
Because my mom's been a teacher for forever. We still have a sibling in school currently. We have one sibling in her first round of college, one sibling in his second round of college, and then I have one sibling in her second round of college. So it looks like we've got a lot of school going on, and then I obviously teach. So we are locked into the school year, and I'm a little bit tired of it. I want to have no job. But here's the thing: I don't want to have a big girl job. I want to have no job.
I don't know. Do we even count it as big girl jobs at this point?
Look at his little head. One of them touches face. Protecting you, my poogie. Dance. I was telling you yesterday. At my center, I was telling them, trying to get them like hyped to like learn how to write their names. I was like, all right, flip your paper over. Now take your crayon and write your name. Ew, ew, ew. And one of the kids was like, ew, ew, ew. And he was like making little air horn noises while he was writing his name. It made the day very awesome for me. That just reminded me of. Okay, Pookie, love you. Can you bet? I love how she walks.
Well, that's a level 99 run for you.
Stat check. That's so
83
good.
actually, it went down. No, that's because usually when you try and fly, it lowers.
No, you're flying with your maxed out. Giving you some bats and then power and run and stamina. Well, I think it's also based, those are the most common animal types. Alrighty. That was awesome. Good night!
I think it's gonna go into the next spot. Cutscene. I think you have to exit again. Pretty sure it's gonna.
Well, if I
throw
hit
us.
start, it will, okay, so good hit start.
Cool. We'll be back.
Good night.
Maybe Thursday, but more likely next Tuesday.
No promises. Look how haggard we are. It's only been 2 days. We still got 3 more days of the week to go.
I was gonna talk about my article and I was just so, like, tired.
Well, that's what happens when it takes us, you know, an hour to reset up our stuff.
Yeah. Love that.
Really takes it out of you.
Really takes it out of you. Anyway, see you. Thank you everyone for attending. We love you.
We'll see you soon. It's good to
There's a
hang
reason
out
we
with the
do
homies.
this.
Yeah, I was like, we do this. It's good to have one night to just hang and bang and phone. I'm trying to memorize all of Nicki Minaj's third verse rap from Bang Bang by Ariana Grande, Jessie J, Nicki Minaj. I feel like I'm losing my brain cells. I feel like I don't know how to talk anymore.
It's a good sign for us to sign off.
Good night.
Good night.